Welcome to Secular Soup. Stay tuned for real talk about atheism, feminism, politics, parenting, and whatever the fuck else Amy and Amy want to talk about, because this is their show. And get ready for a whole lot of motherfucking profanity.
Want to hear a secret?
I won't tell anybody. Go ahead. If I sit next to you, I'm going to get gonorrhea. It's going to jump into me. Just two ladies hanging out.
Is it okay for me to make fun of his neck waddle if I make fun of my own neck waddle?
I'm not sure.
That's a real ethical conundrum.
Would you know if you were born a lizard person, or can you be like adopted into
I think you know.
We're such professionals.
We really are.
Buckle up, bitches. It's time to have some soup.
I'm Amy with a Y.
And I'm Amy with an I.
And we are just two blueberries floating in a bowl of tomato soup, and we are perfecting this intro. That was the best fade I've done yet.
I appreciate that.
Very, very proud.
I was always, so before I would, the pause button and the volume button are real close together. So I'd start sliding it and then I hit pause so it would stop suddenly. So I'm like, oh, sorry. It was like,
yeah, it just was not a smooth, you know. But this
it's
is good. I feel like you've hit your
yes.
stride now with the producing, and
So I can
you don't have to have a man there necessarily. It helps.
die on this hill. He still has to set it all up though. I have not figured out how to do the whole shared and YouTube thing.
Listen, that's what men are.
To be
here
fair,
for.
I have never tried or asked or watched him do it really. Yeah.
You know what I'm doing right now? I'm pulling up the patrons so that at the end of the show,
I was gonna tell you to pull them up early.
I can read them because I just remembered to do it. Anyway, so we are here at the beginning of 2022. So far, it's been 2 days, and so far, aliens haven't taken over yet that I know of.
I'm a little concerned though, because it feels like in like a horror movie, the scientist like jumps off the ship. That's how it feels right now.
Yeah. I mean, we're still all going to die from COVID. That's just going to happen.
I mean, probably, honestly. But I've got my shots and I'm housebroken. I don't know.
Me too.
Mostly housebroken.
It'd be nice if I could go out, but then even if I could, it's like -20 here. So I still can't physically go out.
So I sent it to you. It dropped 40 degrees yesterday. Suddenly.
That's crazy.
Like it is a snap. Like it's literally a cold snap when it comes here, because it was 80 degrees and then it dropped down overnight. And this morning it was 19. It was 80 degrees on Friday. 80 degrees.
I thought God bless Texas.
With his own hands.
Blessing Texas. I mean,
yeah, God bless Texas to fuck itself, basically. So that's God damn it. And then the power grid, who knows what's going to happen? We're probably going to lose power again.
Probably.
So I'm screwed.
Yeah. It has been so fucking cold here that it's just
I know. Like I see you,
the
and
ice
I see
is
Hertzie,
inside my house. I need to
and I
send you a
see
picture
Dell,
of
and
the
I see
ice.
like things people post, and it's just insane.
I can't even imagine being Dell and having animals outside that you have to worry about.
Right?
Like that are. And I know, and she has said before that cows get really hot, so they do not mind the cold weather because to them it feels amazing.
Like me when I'm hot flashing, because I will go outside. I'm just like,
you're basically a cow, is what Dell said.
Wow, I'm very mad. I'm super upset.
But still, like I feel like I would just worry like, how'd that go? Dell's a much better person than I am. I think we can all agree on that.
Your cat goes outside. That's insane.
Not anymore. It's too fucking cold out.
Oh, okay.
She's so sad. She paused at the door and she so badly wants to go out. And
then you open it and you're just like, look, this is what's out there.
If we can get the door unfrozen, then we slide it open. And then there's so much snow on the deck that she literally can't. Like there's a little
door is
right by the
frozen.
Door. Yeah, so she'll walk out the little door, sit in the.
I couldn't drive my car if I lived there.
Back in.
My car is diesel, and my car. And okay, so it's such a fussy bitch. My car's a Volkswagen, and she's a fussy bitch. So anytime it's a little cold, it'll say on the dashboard near where like the gas gauge and everything is. It says it's cold outside. I'm like, yeah, duh. I'm in a jacket.
Shit, Sherlock.
duh. And then it's like, it'll just give me some warning. It's like cold indicator. I'm like, yes, you just said it's cold. I know there's a cold indicator. And then if it goes below too much, because it's a diesel, it gels up and it doesn't fucking start. So I need to do that engine warming block, whatever. But how am I supposed to do that? I live in an apartment. Where am I supposed to do that? Like, how am I supposed to? I don't understand how to do that.
I think twice in my life I have
data
owned vehicles with remote start, and it's amazing.
I used to have that.
But
this
I
car
don't now.
said it had it on the detail page when I bought it, but
But they
key fob.
lied.
Well, no, I'm sure it has it, but the key fob I have doesn't have it.
Oh.
So it's like, because you know how they just program the key fobs to go with whatever car if they don't have the keys. So they didn't give me a key fob with the remote start, and I don't really. It's great in the summer when it's really hot, and it's great in the winter, but I'm not gonna go and pay $200 for another key fob with a remote start.
If you lived here,
$250 or something, like I'm not gonna do that.
It's
even
not
then.
Like
I'll
if you're at home,
I'll send him a dick pic for that. Maybe I don't know.
If you're you could probably get a guy to do it for you if you send him enough dick pics.
So I went to a New Year's Eve party wearing just a bra and a tutu, and
how'd that work out?
People, well, they thought I looked okay. Like I got some. Okay, I wore a teddy over it, but barely. So it was like a bra and a teddy, and then a tutu, and it was a really cute outfit.
See, I would have had to wear.
I got 3 New Year's Eve kisses.
Nice. I was in bed at a reasonable hour, cursing the previous year, just like I planned. But our neighbor did do fireworks. It was pretty fucking. He did a pretty good show.
I wasn't gonna go anywhere, but my friend threw this vaccinated only party, and like all my friends. Oh, I'm trying to fix my hair here. Like all my friends were like that were coming are people that I haven't seen in a very long time because they're in like a different friends group that don't show up at things all the time. Yeah. And so I was like, I need to go and catch up with all these people. Like there was a couple friends that I hadn't seen in like 6 months, 8 months, a year, or whatever. So I had to go catch up with people.
The fireworks started.
And apparently they caught up with me with their mouths.
My son and my younger son and my husband and I were all crowded into the guest bedroom because that was where we got the best view of the fireworks. But
did he have a plane this time?
No plane this time. Just fireworks. Really fucking good. Usually he does a mini show on New Year's Eve.
Good fireworks.
But he didn't get to do the summer show this year.
Why?
Because of the drought, because it was so dry that he couldn't get a permit.
You were on a burn ban. Yeah. Gotcha.
So he kind of made up for it with these ones, but I kept telling my Google, I'm like, play some patriotic music. And then random country music would come on. And then I'm like, no, play Auld Lang Syne. And then we just kept going back and forth with the music. And then
I sent you the Auld Lang Syne, right?
Yeah. God, that's what killed Betty White. Yes.
I didn't even send you my... Okay, I didn't even send you the worst one.
No, Amy killed Betty White with her bad pun meme that she sent to me and Nikki and Brent.
I didn't send the best one because you guys accused me of killing Betty White, which was super rude.
I'm just saying you sent that meme and then Betty White died.
She had already died, to be fair. You just didn't know about it.
You don't know that.
Okay.
You don't know that. She could have died after you sent it.
All right, well, there you go.
Okay.
It's a chemistry joke.
Oh God. I'm not even going to check to see if I.
Okay.
Anyway, so we did have a topic for this.
Yes, resolutions.
I got to look at it.
Revolutions or
damn it, resolutions.
It's so good.
Oh my
That's
God.
the best one.
It's just puns. I can't with puns. Anyway. So, resolutions. Yes, I have written down some of my New Year's resolutions.
Who else will die?
I was going to say some of the other Golden Girls, but then I guess they're all dead. I didn't know till I looked it up.
I was actually scared of Betty White for a long time.
What?
Okay, so I saw that movie Lake Placid, and she scared me. And I was super young and whatever, but she scared me so badly in that movie. And then I had nightmares about her. And so people would ask, what's something irrational that you're afraid of? And my answer was Betty White. I'm literally, which is weird because she is delightful.
She's so sweet. Yeah. She's just amazing.
Did you ever see those Funny or Die things with her and Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock?
No.
Okay. Look them up. It's
Oh
Ryan
my
Reynolds and
God.
Betty White, Funny or Die, and she is
Okay.
being a bitch to him. And he keeps tattling to Sandra Bullock, and she's pretending like she's not. And she was like, "She is a national treasure. You be nice to her." And he was like,
No.
"Sandy, she's being mean to me."
I wonder if maybe I did. No, I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, they're great. I'll have to go back and rewatch them. They're really good.
Anyway, so resolutions.
Resolutions. I don't really
I
have
have
any.
one that I've been thinking a lot about, and I don't know, maybe you'll have the same one, but
Maybe.
what I would like to do in 2022 is to get really good at parenting.
Oh, fuck that. My kids are a lost cause.
Like I feel like if I tried real hard, I could become a good parent. Right? Like there's got to be a workbook I can do.
But what would you do differently as a good parent?
I don't know. That's
like
the problem.
honestly,
I need
what
a life coach.
Standard are you holding yourself to that you think good parents do this?
I mean, all I know
and
is that
don't
my
say
children,
cooking food or dinner or anything because
no.
fuck that.
My children don't like Cobra Kai, and
I didn't
don't
like
understand
Cobra Kai.
why that is. Well, there's something wrong with you.
The second season, at the last episode, it seems like the character that had made so much progression and growth reverted and did something very bad. And that's not what
wacky.
That's not what he would have done.
Self-aware. There's redemption in the next seasons.
But that wasn't wacky and quirky and fun. It was literally like putting someone in a fucking coma, and it hurt my soul, and I couldn't watch it anymore.
But in this season 4,
is it better?
Johnny Lawrence makes some manwich, but he decides it's not a manly enough meal, so he pours beef jerky into the manwich.
Okay, Johnny Lawrence is delightful. He's delightful. Like he's delightful.
Johnny Lawrence is what makes that show. That's why
love
he's
how
hilarious.
he's so great, and Daniel is such a dweebus. Like I want to sweep Daniel's leg. Oh yeah, I want to sweep his leg.
Yeah, and like they kept Johnny Lawrence in the 80s, which was perfect. Like he doesn't understand anything about technology.
He's not
doesn't understand. They give him a Twitter account in season 4. He gets on Twitter.
Well, I know he was on dating apps and he didn't know
anything. Fun. Oh yeah. It's just one of those good, fun, wholesome shows.
That gets better. It gets better from that whole I was watching it and I loved it. And then that happened and I was like,
it gets a little cheesier. Like it's not season 4 wasn't as life or death. Really, it was more like serious, but you're like, this is so ridiculous.
Like the first season.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
That honestly really like hurt when that happened. And I was like, where did that come from? He has been working this entire time. He's changed so much. And then, like, over some girl who's not even that cute.
Oh,
like,
God, no, she's not even that cute.
Come on. Come on.
She is my least favorite character in this entire television show.
Exactly.
But
so, I struggled. I struggled.
There's a great moment at the end of season 4 that I just finished where I almost started crying. And I do not cry because I have a cold, dead heart. But
I don't cry either.
Johnny Lawrence, he's like hugging his son, and it's just, I want to be a really good parent, just like Johnny Lawrence. So
don't just like Johnny Lawrence. So
he's such a good dad that I
thought about
like,
that. He's not though. Like his dad barely talked to him, and he's had a baby with a junkie. But okay, so I've thought about that too. Like I questioned it for a long time because I felt like I damaged my kids by leaving their dad. You know, there was that guilt because I but I made them by my choices. I made them come from a broken family, quote unquote. That's a terrible, outdated phrase, but by my choices that I purposefully, consciously, willingly put into motion. You know, so that's really bothered me. But in the past year or so, they're like so cool and they come to me and they'll just like, and they're giant. My kids are giant teenage human people and they'll come and sit on the couch and then just like lay on me and then just like pat me. and I'm just like, I guess I'm okay. I guess they're okay. Like, And they'll tell me shit about their dad, which they probably shouldn't. And they'll tell me shit about their in-laws, my ex-in-laws, which they probably shouldn't.
That's always fun, though.
And they'll laugh at their aunts and uncles and tell me, like, oh, get a load of this one. I'm like, okay, you guys probably shouldn't tell me these things, but please don't stop.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them as people now, and I feel like it was okay. Because
they're turning out okay.
They're turning out okay.
Right. Yeah. I look at my older one and I'm like, I'm pretty much done with like there's not a whole lot more I can do with him.
I keep scratching my arm. If people are watching the stream, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm so itchy.
Oh my God. Nobody's watching this. Don't
dry
worry.
Skin on the back. Well, no, but at some point they might. I just have dry skin on the back of my arm, so I'm itchy.
That's what happens when it gets cold, Amy. I could have told you that.
And Gentleman Caller is terrified of humidifiers.
Really?
Terrified of them. I love humidifiers.
I have a big ass humidifier upstairs.
They make my hair better. They make my skin better. They make me feel better.
If you don't have one of those in the winter here,
I know.
Everything you touch gives you a shock. Like it's just.
Well, I lived in Arizona, and you have to have a humidifier, a cool air humidifier, 24 like 24/7, 12 months a year, like constantly, because it's so dry.
Yeah.
But in the winter here, we need a humidifier because we live far enough north in Texas that it's not humid, really.
Yeah.
And he's terrified of it because he has asthma. I'm like, it's not the same.
No, not the same at all.
I'm going to get a little one and put it like in a corner and just like not tell him about it.
You can get teeny tiny.
And put it right by my desk and just like put it on my face. So I don't have to use oil on my face like 4 times a day like I am right now. I have a smaller one just on my nightstand that I can just like breathe all of it in and it goes over my face. And... So parenting, I have one quick story that parenting is hard. It's hard.
Illustrates how I can't decide if in this moment I was a good parent or a bad parent, but my 11-year-old, almost 12, was telling me that he was playing Roblox, which is the worst fucking thing ever.
But it's also like the best game.
But it's so bad. Well, so I've got my 17-year-old telling me how terrible Roblox is as a corporation and like reading me the riot act about all the horrible things they do. But my 11-year-old,
there's a lot of white supremacy in there. There's a lot of white supremacy in there.
Oh, it's not even that. No, it's just how the company exploits children in general for financial gain.
I mean,
but this is America, right?
So does Legos. Like, let's be real.
This is America. That's capitalism.
They're just playing. It's fine. As long as they don't join any white supremacist groups, I'm cool with it.
Yeah. So he told me the other day that he met somebody on Roblox that really helped him.
Yikes.
So I was like, ooh, okay. He's like, no, we really had fun. Like, I actually enjoyed it. And he was nice. He didn't have great skin, but he was really nice. And I'm like,
great skin?
How do you know what his skin looked like?
Yeah, that would be I would be very
right. And then he's like, well, you've got the round thing, the picture that you put like so that people can see who you are, and it goes next to your name, and it's got like mine has a like a picture. It took me a good 5 minutes to realize that what he meant was avatar. His skin is his avatar. But that's the word they use for it, is your skin that you put, So no, he couldn't see like a pedophile on camera exposing his skin to him, and he wasn't playing with a child with a bad psoriasis condition. He was just judging his avatar, but trying not to be too judgy about it.
Because he was
nice. Like, it wasn't great, but it was okay. Like, it was, I've seen worse. And
such a dick.
There was such a generational misunderstanding there that
so funny.
Wow. So now I understand what skin means in that context. At least I think. I've also been reading a book about Israel Keyes, who is America's least known but most prolific serial killer. So I spent a lot of time going, am I sure my kids aren't going to be serial killers? Like,
oh yeah, 100%.
Think they were. They could be, and I don't know. Am I doing something today to prevent my kids from being serial killers?
You would know. Your cats would be dead.
That's true.
That's how they start.
Maybe. I don't know. Israel Keys was great to everyone around him, but
so I just read I just watched a documentary. Oh no, I read a book on the first female serial killer. The nurse that was mercy killing people.
Yes.
Oh, I can't remember her name.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I just read a book on her. And then I just finished watching the Times Square murders on Netflix.
I started that today and then I had to shut it off because my 11-year-old was coming into the room and I don't want to traumatize him with all of my murder shows.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, my kids
I'm a
will
good
go
parent.
My kids will go over onto my Netflix or my like Discovery Plus or whatever, my account instead of Gentleman Callers. And they're like, Mom, what is this? Oh, okay. So
we need an intervention.
Very best thing that I've seen as far as murder mysteries go. I cannot. Oh, what is the name of it? It's the one with the family that hung themselves in a circle.
Oh my God, that one was so good.
So good. What is?
It was in India, though.
It was in India.
Yes. What was it? My husband watched that, and he's like, "You got to watch this show."
Was it on Netflix?
Good. I don't remember. Oh my! I can't remember what it was called now.
I can't either, but it was
yeah,
so
it's this
good.
entire family
I was riveted by that one.
Hung themselves, the whole family, and you're just like, what the fuck happened inside this house? It's so weird.
It's so weird. Like that one was probably the best one I watched all year. And well, the hotel, the Celia Hotel or whatever, blew my mind.
Hotel,
Cecil Hotel. But that the one with the family. But the one family that hung themselves.
I don't know. The one
family hung in India. Okay, Biari deaths. What's the name of the case on Netflix? House of Secrets.
House of Secrets, yes.
House of Secrets. That one
totally worth the watch.
Mind. It's totally worth the watch, yes.
Yeah.
No, so my resolution is to eat more vegetables because I used to eat so well. Like I was actually a really good eater. Like I would snack on radishes and I would just eat more healthy food. And over COVID, I became a food goblin. Like I would order
like
garbage
in America. Yeah.
Right. I would order garbage nonsense and follow it with like a disgusting beer, which was delicious. But I would just like go outside and pull my food in and just like eat it. And, so I need to
boring resolution, Amy. I mean,
I just need to eat more I want my radishes
everybody
back.
needs to eat more vegetables.
No, I was eating so well. Like the past 3 times I bought radishes. Like I buy a bunch of radishes. It's only 59 cents. They are totally worth it. You use the greens, you cook it with meat, and it's delicious because it's kind of bitter and good. And then the radishes, you just slice them and eat them raw, and they're super good. And I was eating them all the time. And even during COVID, I was eating them all the time. But over the summer, this past summer, just kind of fell apart. So
yeah, I need to
and not go to bars so
make
much.
My children eat more vegetables, and I should stop going to the bar so much. I don't. Oh wait, no, I never go to the bar. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's just you.
Oh, so okay, I went to this New Year's Eve party, and there was this random dude who's dating, or he's best friends. They used to be brother-in-laws and they're both divorced because they were married to sisters. And he's friends with like this guy who was hosting the party. And so he's like friend of a friend's boyfriend, basically. And so he was like hitting on me the whole night because I showed up in a bra. And so he was hitting on me all night. And at midnight, he was like, "Can I kiss you?" I'm like, "Whatever. I don't even care." Because I thought he was like, whatever, but I didn't care at that point. And then end of the night, I'm sitting outside with my friend who's a trans man, and he kept misgendering him constantly. Oh, no. And I was like, everybody was correcting him. My sweet friend was correcting him like 3 times. He was like, "How is this not hard? Like when people get married, you call them by their new married name. So why is it so hard for you to call me?" And he just kept doing it. Like, and then his reason was, "I'm attracted to you. Therefore, you can't be a dude because I'm straight." And he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me with this?"
Wow.
And so the next day I was like, he sent me a friend request. I was like, "Fuck that. Fuck you." And I take back my New Year's kiss.
Yeah,
but
shit.
Like, no, fuck you. You made my friend do emotional labor towards you, which is not okay.
Yeah, like it's screwing it up once. Even twice,
which makes me
it, maybe.
very much like my friend's boyfriend less because that's his best friend.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I have, people are assholes. I
was sitting outside. I was like, wow.
There's just no excuse for that.
I was so mad because like, okay, I get it the first time you get corrected.
Right.
Cool.
And you get corrected and don't make a big deal. But come on.
The third really.
It's not that hard, people.
And he was like, I get it. It's confusing, but it's not really.
Yeah, no, it's really not. So this year I really would like to turn 45 if I can. I've got 5 months to go. Hopefully I stay alive through COVID long enough to turn 45
days to my birthday.
Oh, I know.
You're coming to my party?
Yeah, I'm going to be there. I've been just working out if I can get a flight or if I'm going to have to drive. I actually had a dream last night that I was driving to your party.
Oh my gosh, that would be great. It really would.
And I got like trapped in this weird haunted town.
That's where I live.
My son turned into a changeling and like it was the weirdest fucking dream I've ever had.
So you've been to my town?
Because I was going to your party.
No, that's where I live. I live in the changeling town.
It's so fucking weird. And then like there was Cobra Kai mixed into it because I've been watching Cobra Kai for 2 days. It was
I can't. I stopped watching Poldark. I can't watch it anymore.
I haven't watched it
better
since it. I mean, no, but he stays hot.
Okay. Yes, okay, but they keep having tragedies.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really get better.
There's
always tragedy. But he stays really hot through the whole thing.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Peaky Blinders. I mean, the plot's not for everyone, but Cillian Murphy's hot through the whole thing. So,
okay, I'll watch Peaky Blinders.
You know?
Yeah. I need to watch Yellowstone. Apparently, I've heard the same kind of thing.
Yellow Jackets? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone. I keep hearing about Yellow Jackets, which everyone says is fantastic, but it's about cannibalism or something, and I don't know.
I'm in.
What's Yellowstone?
I don't know. I keep hearing about it. It's a Western, I think.
Yeah. No, Yellow Jackets is about like a girls hockey team or something, and they crash in sounds super depressing, but everyone I know says they love it. But it's on
Yellow
Showtime.
Jackets? I don't have Showtime. That's the one
I don't
that
have Showtime either, so.
And I started watching Discovery of Witches because I read the series. Mm-hmm. And it's so far off the series that it's hard for me to it's a high school girls soccer team who survive a plane crash. Did you see? Okay, you saw Ted Lasso. Okay.
Oh, I was just about to ask you if you saw Ted Lasso.
I did. Mm-hmm. I was lukewarm about it. Okay, I loved the first season. Loved it. Mm-hmm. And I liked the second season. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of liked the third season. Nate.
Oh, Amy.
Nate.
I mean, I feel like they had to jump the shark a little bit, though.
Okay, because that's what happened. Is I was very upset.
They needed to bring up I feel like in the next season he'll come back from that, and I really feel like they did a lot of stuff with his character that he would not have done. Like
that's what bothered me. Done that because he was so endearing and sweet and kind, and they even showed where he came from. And then he wasn't that anymore.
And they gave him too much of an issue. Like
that doesn't make any sense to me.
Ted didn't do anything that terrible to you.
No.
So yeah, I agree. I do not like that part of it.
So that you have Apple. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna need. I did. I canceled it again.
Damn it! I'm gonna need you
to
watch
it for like a month at a time. Yeah.
Okay, I need you to watch Acapulco. The season's over. It's so good. It is. I liked it better than Ted Lasso.
Really?
What's it about? Okay, so it's about this guy who's telling his childhood coming of age story when he worked at a resort in Acapulco owned by a soap star in the 80s.
Okay.
It's adorable. It's adorable. And it's starring the guy who was like the friend in Ant-Man.
Did you see the morning show on Apple Plus?
I did, and I loved it.
So good.
So
good.
I was bawling. I loved it. So good. But Acapulco, same. Like you will bawl, you will laugh, you have to have subtitles on because half of it's in Spanish.
God damn it. See, that's
automatically they have subtitles, but it's so good though you don't even notice anymore.
But I multitask, and so I have a hard time.
But you have to watch it
focusing on one thing.
They're 30 minutes. It's short episodes.
Have you seen Cardinal on Netflix? Or no, it's on Hulu now. Never mind. It was on
No.
Netflix. It's a
I need to-
Canadian show, Canadian crime drama.
But not like Letterkenny, because I can't watch that.
No.
Everybody keeps recommending it. I'm like, I can't. I don't. It's not
Letterkenny
funny to
is
me.
funny for one episode.
Right, but then it's the same.
And then it's just they're just doing this. Like, I get it, kind of. It's kind of.
He's gonna fight everybody. Cool,
right?
Cool.
Like that's hilarious. I like the girly birthday party they had for the friend.
Mm-hmm.
That was cute.
Schitt's Creek was better.
Oh, Schitt's Creek was so much better. No,
it was phenomenal.
This is also a Canadian show, but it's a detective series, and it has the most fucked up crimes of any detective show you have ever seen. Like,
and it's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
And I think there's 4 seasons now. I just finished up because they just released like the 4th one, and but the first season you're just like, oh my fucking god! Like, I've seen a lot of detective shows.
Well, I saw MI6, and that first season is good too. Like it's on BBC.
These Canadians have some fucking dark imaginations, because this way, of course, and it's like a loner cop, you know, and
I'm home from work now. Oh, well, I work from home now. We got
definitely watch Cardinal.
A Christmas email right before Christmas, the day before Christmas break, saying that we are officially working from home until April, and then we're going to a hybrid model where we can choose whether we come into the office or not. And of course, I'm going to choose not.
Yeah, no. Who wants to?
I'll probably have to show up for meetings every now and then, but yeah, I'm just gonna. Of course, I'm
just in a self quarantine now, so I'll be doing that for like 2 months because.
Well, is your shop closed?
No, we were gonna be closed, but my mom gets bored really, really quickly, and she has to work because it's in her soul.
I'm
she
the same
can't
way.
not
work. It's innate. I'm off tomorrow. Guarantee I'm going to check my emails still.
Yeah, no. I don't really have that. I don't have that problem. I can stay home. I'm fine. But no. I like working. I also
need a picture frame, like 5x7 if you have
5x7?
About ish.
Okay.
If you have one.
I probably have one upstairs.
Well, because you told me you didn't have anything, and I was like, I need one. Because I'm making a Christmas present for my friend, but there's no timeline on it because whatever.
Because Christmas happened already.
Did it? Is that what that day was?
7 frame.
Ish. You can put ish because it doesn't really matter. You have to watch Acapulco.
And
Dirty Frogs. Dirty Frogs.
Yes, if you're a patron, you'll know what the Dirty Frogs are. I think. Did we talk about that during the patron part?
I don't think so. Actually,
Dirty Frogs.
I think it was before I hit record or hit live.
Well,
now
they're just not going to know.
They're not going to know.
Yeah. So let's see.
What is that?
What's your next resolution? Or did you just have the vegetables one?
So I want to start walking every day again. Yeah, I want to eat more vegetables, and I just want to start walking every day because I don't want to feel winded just walking up my stairs,
Yeah.
Like I walk up my stairs and I'm just like, I shouldn't.
I want to really understand how TikTok works.
It's not hard, Amy.
Like, I want to be able to go.
Do you want me to send you a very detailed Word document tutorial?
It scares me because I'm watching a video and I don't want it to jump to something that I didn't. I need to be prepared for the next thing I'm going to watch. I need
cultivate your hashtags. No, there's no countdown. Cultivate your hashtags. That's all I can tell you is you have to cultivate your hashtags. You go to hashtags that you want to see. You want to see.
Okay.
For me, I want to see queer talk. I want to see LGBTQ. I want to see hot lesbians. I want to watch hot lesbians doing home repairs. Very down. Thirst traps. Very. I like that stuff. But then I'm on like kitty talk too. And so our friend last year, we were talking to our friend on Zoom because that's how we talked to friends last year. He was telling us at some point he ended up on cartel talk. And I was like,
what?
How? Tell me how. Very intrigued by this. So you can just you see something you like.
Right.
And you see the hashtags and you just click on them and say add to favorites.
Here's my problem though. Let's say I'm watching a funny TikTok because my friends send me TikToks now and I'd be watching it. But then halfway through it, I want to start it over because I'm forcing one of my children to watch it now.
Pause it and you can just slide it back. just like a YouTube
Can
video.
you though? I can't
Yeah,
ever
you
find the
absolutely can.
slider. Like, where is it at the bottom of the screen? Do I need
Or-
better glasses? I don't.
Okay, pause it,
Mm-hmm.
swipe down, and then back up. And
Down
it restarts
and
that
okay.
back up. You can add it to the
Down
list.
and back up.
It restarts the same TikTok.
That's my biggest aggravation is that I will watch one and then
Or-
it goes away and I can't get it back. And then I'm
If
angry
you
because I'm
have
swiping
it-
all over the
if
place
you-
like an animal and I can't find the video I
You
just
can't find
watched.
it. No, if you leave it and you go back in, it's going to start somewhere else. So what you have to do is you
So
have to
irritating.
have an account and heart
Mhm.
it.
I have
and
an
then it's-
account.
Well, then it's in your hearted TikToks. You have to heart it if you want to find
Oh.
it again, because then it's
What if
in
I
your
don't want to
hearted
heart
TikToks.
everything? I mean,
No, just the ones that you want to see again.
Seems like a lot of work. I don't know.
Or you send it to someone. You can send it to me. It's fine. You send
Mm-hmm.
it to someone so you can go back through what you sent them and find it again.
Mostly I just want to look at my children and go, come here, you need to see this funny thing, and then force them to sit there and watch
Pause
it with
it.
me.
Yeah, pause it, swipe down, and
I
up.
do, but then I always have to. I need to start it over because they missed half of it.
Well, if
so
you
they don't get
stay
what's so
on
funny.
it, if you just stay on it, it'll start over.
Mhm. I
Also.
feel like it's only going to enable my ADHD even more
Yes, it does.
than I've
But
already been
Then
enabled.
you get on mental health TikTok and you'll understand
Mhm.
the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, it's just that's my other goal. I would like to get on medication for ADHD this year.
I need to get on medication for
That would be
ADHD this year.
amazing. I feel like
I
I
need
could
to
be
get
more
back
productive.
I need to get back on Adderall because
Mhm.
it helps me work better, and I need to get back on my Xanax.
Yeah.
So, you have the patron list pulled up.
Oh shit, yeah, I do.
So
Let's
it's been
see.
about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's the thing. If you are new to this show, I'm
Thank you.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
This one was a great. It was a great.
So,
one. It was
so
fine.
sorry you're here right now dealing with us. We have a Patreon, just like every other content creator out there, and it is at patreon.com/secularsoup. Secular Soup. And we have several different levels. And if you pledge at the $6.66 a month or more level, you will get a shout out every week. I am saying this very slowly because I'm trying to get the website to load just those people for me, because Patreon, as we know, is kind of a shit show. Not user friendly, like not even a little bit. So.
Not even a little bit.
So here we go for our 666 and up patrons. This week we have got Don Ford, voice of fantasy and adventure, my friend Aaron, Lois, Renee, April, a noble spirit embiggens. Oh my god, a noble spirit embiggens the smallest man, a perfect cromulent statement. And Freethinker 215, like, you should change it again because it's a tongue twister and it's hard to say. So I'm just
I love when you tell them.
Thank you, Freethinker 125.
We really appreciate you.
We heart
your
you.
name.
Yes, please change your name. We've also got, no, Your Honor, I'm not a cat, nor am I a potted plant, but I am a karaoke legend, if that helps. See, I can't even pronounce karaoke. Oh my god. These long names are killing me, you guys. Just call yourself Jim, or Jeff.
Jim,
like
Bob, Jeff, Kate.
So much easier. We've also got Paul. There's a sensible name. Paul, Sarah, Randall, Life in the Left Lane podcast, which I'm still sure they've just forgotten about us, and they keep giving us money because they forgot that
they like us way more than we like them.
That's true. I mean, we are better than them, to be fair.
Literally all of them like us more than we like them because we don't like anybody.
But yeah, I mean, I hate everybody. That's why I talk to you every week and not everybody else.
Exactly. Same.
Yeah.
I don't talk to anybody else.
We've also got Yesh and Natalie and Wendy and Rebecca and Andy and our 17th favorite.
It's 2022.
Rich.
6th.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's gonna get a big fucking head now. How about 7th? How about we meet in the middle? 7th.
How is that the
Rich.
middle from 7th and 16th? Right.
You
didn't do well in math,
rounding
did you?
down to your number.
Okay,
So
that's fine. 5, that's fine. Okay.
we all know I hate math, so 7 is what I'm sticking to.
Okay,
Rich.
7 works. 7 works.
You are number 7, 7th favorite Rich. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to
Thank
become
me
a
with
patron,
things
you will
from
get
Colorado. Kidding.
You
I'm
will
kidding.
get a
Totally kidding.
delightful extra 10 minutes or so of content with every episode if you become a patron.
We had 18 minutes this time.
Oh, wow. That's a lot. Yeah.
It's usually, so it's anywhere between 10 and 20, honestly. We just vary depending on what we're talking about.
This week we went over my new etiquette book that I got for Christmas from my brother, and there was some wonderful tips on how to fire your household staff.
How to fire our household staff.
So if
and
your
reasons,
maid,
reasons for that.
If your maid gets caught in bed with her boyfriend,
I have no problems with this.
And has the audacity to do that in your home, you know, you can tell her to leave right away.
I have zero problems with this. If she's in her bed after hours, I don't give a fuck.
If you want to know what all the actual rules are for that, because they exist, apparently.
I disagree with that etiquette book.
Etiquette rules exist for every possible situation you could ever want. Then become a patron, listen to the first 10 minutes of the show.
But I went to a party where people leave the room to go fuck and then come back. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't even care.
We also have...
They're like, we were ringing in the new year.
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh my God. You also get, let's see, you can watch us live when we record on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock. We've gotten pretty, I feel like we've gotten pretty good at actually showing up on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock. It's been a couple weeks in a row. I feel like I'm getting better.
We didn't do Christmas because it was Christmas.
Listen, Jesus comes first, and I'm not going to interrupt Jesus for my little podcast. It was his birthday.
Next
I had to get him a
weekend, so
cake.
my birthday party is
Whole
Saturday.
thing.
I'm going to be hella hungover, but I will still do it.
Yeah, I'll be there. I mean, I'm probably going to take the bus. Buying a bus
You're
ticket.
not taking a bus to my party in Texas.
I will show up with...
Although, honestly, if you could, it would seriously be amazing because...
One of these years, I'll surprise you and just show up.
Because seriously, this year, my friend's house is amazing. I didn't know what a plinth was until I went to her house and she told me about her plinth. And so now I told her that she needs...
That is.
Right? I told her I want to get a shirt that says, ask me about my plinth.
Oh my gosh.
It's a giant
I could make
pillar.
one of those.
Like an indoor, no, it's an indoor pillar. Like she has an
No, I mean, I could make the shirt, not the pillar. Yeah.
Okay, make me the shirt that says, ask me about my plinth, size extra small, because she's teeny. Yes. And she's her house is sick and she's heating her pool and it's insane.
So one of these years when we're not in the middle of an acute COVID pandemic.
But I do want to get her a shirt that says, ask me about my plinth, and I hope she doesn't listen to this episode.
I will get one of our rich patrons, of whom we have many, to buy me a plane ticket to surprise you at your birthday party in the middle of January. Because honestly, there's nowhere I'd rather go in the middle of January than anywhere warm.
It's not warm right now.
So warmer than it is here.
It is.
But this year, I can't even go to fucking Target this year because Omicron. Super excited about this Omicron.
But if you're gonna, so I've heard two different things. That if you're gonna get a version of COVID to give you some immunity, Omicron is the one to get because it's not that bad, especially if you're vaccinated. Then I've heard this other thing that there's someone in England that is screaming, like a scientist in England that's screaming, it is a SARS variation, not a COVID variation.
I thought COVID was a SARS variation.
Yes, but it's different. It's like the main thing, like the sapien, like the main thing, and then all of the different things. But it's way over here, and COVID is over here.
See, this is why I don't trust scientists. They change their mind. They're constant flip-floppers.
And then they learn stuff, and then they say something else.
Flip-flopping all the goddamn time.
I will read more. I'll do more research. But I've heard that that's what is being said, that it's actually not COVID. Like COVID is.
Kids are
but it's
getting
still
this
nasty,
one a lot more.
and this one is airborne.
Yeah, which is
so mask
and the cloth masks don't work. That's
the
what's scary. Is
that's what's scary.
If it weren't
honestly,
for the fact that I'm immune suppressed, I wouldn't be as scared. I wouldn't be.
But you've
had
3 vaccines. You've had 3 vaccines.
I have, but even when you're vaccinated, if you're immune suppressed,
you're only which vaccine
500 times more likely to die. I got Moderna.
That is 70% protection against Omicron.
but not if you're immune compromised.
That's true. My booster is a Moderna because I had Pfizer, and then for my booster, I was like, fuck this nonsense. I'm getting Moderna because Pfizer was better against Delta. So I got Pfizer, and I was good. And then for my booster,
I got 3 Modernas, but I can't get another one till February now. Although I kind of want to just hang out at the pharmacy and get all the freebies.
Get a Pfizer.
I don't think they'll let me do that.
Yeah, they will. They absolutely will. My pharmacy was saying the fourth one for immune compromise.
I mean, I know they'll mix and match. Like if you got the Pfizer, they'll give you the Moderna. But I've had all I can get of.
No, they're saying get a 4th.
Yeah, but not until 6 months after the 3rd.
Damn.
So my 3rd was in August, so I got to wait the 6 months to get the 4th.
See, your 3rd was in August. My 3rd was like tomorrow.
Yeah, my 3rd one.
I haven't.
Well, because I got a 3rd one early because of the immune suppressed thing.
Because I'm not immune suppressed.
Yeah.
So a plinth is a heavy base supporting a statue or vase. It's a thing that goes underneath a statue.
A plinth.
Like that. Plinth.
I didn't know that was the thing.
I didn't either until I went into my friend's house. I was like, oh, I really like that. And she was like, it's a plinth. I'm like, what's a plinth?
Interesting.
So I Googled it. And then the next time I went over, I said, nice plinth. And she was like, oh, which was cute because,
yes,
no one knows what it is.
Now I have free time. I can do all the crafts.
It's the long square thing that goes underneath a statue or a big vase. But she just has it. She has this big rounded staircase and she has it in the alcove, like a big wooden plinth.
I'd kill for a rounded staircase. They're amazing. Yeah.
I will send you. Hold on. Oh, not right now, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so this has been Secular Soup. I'm trying to think if there's anything we need to announce or mention. I was in Marissa McCool's holiday play that she did. She's done this for, I think, the past 4 years. You were not.
I've not been in the past 4 years.
Nobody likes
I was moving.
You.
No, that's not true. I was moving the first year, and then so I just wasn't in the episode. Yeah. That's fine.
But this year it's called Bitter Tea, and I play. Oh my god, I forgot my name. I play an aunt. Oh my god, this is what happens when I get tired. I want to say Aunt Karen, but it's not Karen. It's a little bit of a Karen character, but no. God damn it. No.
I didn't listen to it. I don't listen to podcasts.
I don't know. You'll have to find out by going and listening to Bitter Tea on the Sis Are Getting Out of Hand feed. I believe that's where she is dropping
Absolutely,
it.
That's where it's at.
If you go listen to the Sis Are Getting Out of Hand, you will hear Bitter Tea and you'll hear a little cameo of me in it. So also you can hear me on Fargo. That's not what the podcast is called. Okay then, a Fargo Retrospective. That's the name of the podcast, which I am hoping to record another episode of this week or next week. We are so far behind and it is all my fault. We also have a podcast called I Date Me that we have not recorded in forever, but we need to start recording on Wednesday nights again. Yeah, there's just so much shit to do and it's a new year and I have to learn TikTok. So
it's not going to take that long.
I don't know how I'm going to fit all of this shit in, but we will see you next week for more hijinks and hilarity. Bye.
Bye.
Are you going to do the
Thanks to all of you motherfuckers who put up with the Amy's droning on week after week. If you enjoy their delightful bitchcraft, please follow them on all of the social medias and send them all of your money on Patreon or PayPal. You can find them on these platforms by using the Google machine. It's not hard. If you want to bitch with other fans about the show, join the Secret Soup Talk Facebook group. If you want to tell Amy and Amy to fuck off personally, you can send an email to secularsouppodcast@gmail.com, although it may go unanswered. Please rate and review the show on iTunes, Facebook, and wherever else you can review things like this. It will help spread the soup gospel far and wide. And hey, text someone right now. Tell your friends. As always, we'll leave you with the vocal stylings of Mr. Eli Bosnick.
Secular soup creed. Soup is the ultimate virtue. It's delicious, nutritious, patriarchy smashing, racism fighting, warm and fuzzy, human affirming, fun having, anti-theist, glitter throwing, tummy satisfying, pair of new shoes fulfilling, diversity seeking happiness. minestrone, beef and barley, chicken broth and split pea, gazpacho, tomato, clam chowder and potato, chicken noodle, beef noodle, egg drop and ramen cup, miso, gumbo, leek and pho. Grab a bowl and taste the magic. Slurp even this.